Hey, welcome back to another video. I'm Theodore, and this is Grandpa's Crypto, basically crypto news that anyone can understand. In this video, I'm going to be explaining this article that goes over how Ethereum is slowly getting closer and closer to actually merging to Ethereum 2.0 after something called the Kiln Testnet succeeds. So if we scroll down here a little bit, we can see the TLDR summary, which is offered on all grandpascrypto.com articles, and it basically tells you what this article is about in a couple sentences. And hopefully that you can understand it all in those sentences. So the TLDR summary is Ethereum's long-awaited transition to proof of stake is closer than ever after the final testnet, the Kiln Testnet, was successfully merged to run as a proof of stake blockchain. The merge is set for the end of Q2 and could send Ethereum's price soaring. So if you don't know what this means, basically there's a lot of terminology here, but this article does a really good job at breaking it all down. Basically, right now, the current proof of work Ethereum blockchain, the one we use right now, is known as the mainnet, or the execution layer, the one where all the smart contracts are happening, and also where consensus is happening. However, in 2020, the beacon chain, which is a part of Ethereum 2, was created to run alongside the mainnet, so they actually have both of these networks operating at the same time. Now, the beacon chain is a proof of stake blockchain with a separate purpose of the mainnet, and it's designed to coordinate the Ethereum network after it transitions from proof of work to proof of stake. And because of this, specifically the beacon chain is known as the consensus layer. It's basically a layer that joins all of Ethereum 2's operations into one chain. Now this merge, where they're basically merging the consensus layer with the execution layer, where all the smart contracts are being ran, refers to the addition of the Ethereum mainnet to the beacon chain. So I know this sounds really technical, but they're basically breaking up the merge from Ethereum to Ethereum 2.0 in a bunch of little steps. And this is one of those steps. Now, why are they using a testnet? Well, Ethereum actually currently has $123 billion on the mainnet. So if they go immediately from the mainnet to the testnet, and there's a bug or a glitch or something bad happens, that's $123 billion at stake. So basically, they're using this testnet to test stuff to make sure they get all the bugs and glitches and stuff out. In order to reduce the likelihood of bugs, the development team uses something called testnets, and they run in parallel, basically meaning at the same time, to the main blockchain, and they're used to mimic the blockchain structure and activity without affecting the main chain. So in this way, developers can plan test upgrades without risking the integrity of the original blockchain, ensuring that all the changes are battle tested before they actually implement them. So I like this here. The Ethereum team uses this analogy of intergalactic travel to explain how this merge is happening. And they basically say, imagine Ethereum is a spaceship that isn't quite ready for interstellar voyage yet. With the beacon chain, the community has actually built a new engine and a hardened hull. Now when the time's right, the current ship will dock with this new system, merging into one single ship, which is basically they're saying is Ethereum 2, ready to put in some serious light years and take on the universe. So with other features like sharding and proof of stake, Ethereum 2.0 is supposed to overcome a lot of the limitations that it's experiencing now, which a lot of people say that it's bad for the environment because it's proof of work, or that it's really expensive because so many people are using it. Well, this is hopefully what Ethereum 2.0 solves. Anyways, this new testnet that they're testing is called Kiln. The Kiln Testnet was initially launched as a replica of current-day Ethereum. And you can see here, one of the developers actually tweeted at the time of the transition that the merge appeared to have been a success. Now, I think that there were a few issues, but I think they got them worked out. So overall, you can read the rest of this article if you want, but basically this is a really good step in Ethereum actually moving to Ethereum 2.0. And this switch has actually been going on for a very long time. And they keep saying, it will happen in 2020, and then it didn't happen. And then they said it would happen in 2021, and then it didn't happen. But because of how this test network stuff is happening, and all the successes they're having on these test nets, I actually believe that Ethereum 2.0 will be here by the end of 2022. I'm actually thinking about making a specific video on the Whiteboard Crypto channel about the price action of Ethereum when it makes the merge. So, for example, there's actually a few good things and a few bad things for the price action. I don't want to speculate too much, but you can see here when Ethereum 2 officially happens, something called a triple halvening will happen, where basically they're minting Ethereum, and they're going to, basically, it'll be equivalent to 3 halvings. So they'll cut it by half, and then by half, and then by half. So around 12.5% of the original amount that they're creating is what will be created in the future after this merge happens. Now you can see on this image, this is historical data, and they've kind of got some names here. And these dates, as you can see, this is January 1st, 2022. This actually hasn't happened yet. So the timelines are a little off, but this huge drop in emissions, or you can see here the supply, where the supply is going, and then it really slows down, that's going to be a huge thing for Ethereum's price action. And it ties into Ethereum 2.0. But the other side of it is, there's a lot of people who have their Ethereum locked up in the staking pools right now, and as soon as Ethereum 2 becomes successful, then people can start unstaking that Ethereum. And some people have theories that when that happens, a lot of Ethereum will go onto the market, causing a lot of selling pressure, which may cause the price to lower. And there's a bunch of other price action things I might put into a video. Leave a comment below if you're interested in that. And as always, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you want to watch more of these videos that go over Grandpa's crypto article. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. And most of all, I hope to see you in our next video.